Lee on the track.
What's going on, peeps? Welcome to Sunday Night Live.
Hi.
Thanks for joining me, Mike. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, Trev.
Really appreciate everybody for joining us. We're going to be doing some 30 questions from A Surfer tonight. Let's get to some chat here. First one on my chat is Phil's Treehouse. Thanks for stopping by, Phil. Phil has a great channel, really knowledgeable. Does a trivia show on Sundays, but it's delayed, I believe, for the rest of the year. But hopefully they'll be back soon. 23 Monch, great artist in the community. He does a pre-show for Spontics, like 8 o'clock, I believe, on Sundays, Central Time. Go check out Monch. Las Cruces, what's going on, Las Cruces? Big supporter in the community. He's everywhere. He's up for a CBCA award. Boggs, what's up, Will? Thanks for stopping by. Will's pretty big in the community with his Lowe's ticks.
Lowe's ticks.
Tina, what's going on, Tina? My OG.
Hey,
Tina Shiny. Thanks for stopping by, Tina. Really appreciate you. Oh, really? Wonder if that was pretty successful for him. Matt Woods, what's going on, Matt? Matt Woods. Appreciate you for stopping by. Hey. A little bit of back and forth. Cat Fan, what's going on? Cat Fan Comics, man, my brother. Really appreciate you for stopping by. Cat Fan does a morning show during the weekdays. Great comic and collectible. Really awesome. Does voiceovers. Bobby, what's going on, Bobby? My girl. Thanks for stopping by, Bobby. Great artist in the community. Awesome nature shorts that she does and gaming videos. She's playing some Final Fantasy King's Gate right now. Or King's something. Pretty cool.
And Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, Resident Evil.
Batman.
Yeah, she doesn't quite like the Batman. Batman's not easy.
No.
It's all about those combos.
Batman's my jam. All those
pretty
games.
Badass series.
She's playing.
Fine Ticks, what's going on, Sith? Appreciate you.
What's up, Sith?
Fine Ticks for life, baby.
Fine Ticks.
Whisper Ticks.
Whisper Ticks.
Thanks for stopping by, Sith. Awesome show last night. Durs, what's going on, Durs? Sorry I had to miss your show today. The Chiefs were playing, hanging out with the family. But I'll be back next week. Appreciate you, brother. Great show. Sunday sesh every Sunday at 5 o'clock Central Time. Swish Ribs. What's going on, Swish? Made that awesome intro for me. A little short. He does those for a lot of different things. Go check out his channel. Really creative dude.
Go Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yeah, they really whipped that ass today.
Finally.
Yeah. L to the Ray. What's going on, El Ray? My Dynasty Breaks brother. Known him for quite a while. More life. What's going on, Alex? Hope you came back safe.
Hey, Alex.
Back from your trip. Pretty long trip. Hope you enjoyed yourself. It was pretty cool seeing the sights and sounds that you were publishing. Really awesome channel, family channel. Go check them out. Bedazzle, what's going on, Bedazzle? Thanks for stopping by again. Really appreciate you.
Hey, Berdazzle.
Seth, what's going on? Blood brother. Had a
What's up,
crazy time on Friday. Woke up Saturday night, not feeling too swift, but I made Madam stream. Dave, what's going on? Dave collects, Helicopter Dave, Spine Ticks crew.
What's up, Dave? Yeah,
Really
yeah.
awesome dude in the community. He sells Pokemon on Whatnot, and he has a really awesome channel where he opens Pokemon mainly with his kids. Go check out Dave Collects. Yeah. Michael Baker, what's going on, Michael? Been seeing him in a bunch of streams lately. Always
Hey,
supporting.
Michael.
Always like to have a competition with him in 22 stream on Monday nights with the top 10 alternatives. He won this last week.
Shame.
Dirk Remington, what's going on, Dirk? Appreciate you stopping by.
What's up, Dirk?
Card, he's in the card community. It's the last time. Okay. Dagger, what's going on, Dagger?
Hey, Dirk.
Appreciate you stopping by. Dagger Ticks, go check him out on Instagram. I believe he's around 400. I don't know if he passed 400 yet on YouTube, but he's a card breaker in the community and does some really funny clips on YouTube. Glenn, what's going on, Glenn?
Hey, buddy.
Thanks for stopping by, Glenn. Appreciate you. Awesome collector in the community, always showing off his stuff, starting to do lives. Mike's trying to get him to do some omnibus reviews. Hungry D, what's going on, D? Thanks for stopping by. Awesome channel. Great cook. Always showing off the sights and sounds of Las Vegas. Probably my favorite place.
Making us hungry.
L Green Machine, Larry, thanks for stopping by. Awesome
What's up,
supporter
Larry?
in the community. He's going to be getting a computer and starting a YouTube channel soon, I believe. Just on Instagram right now. Richard Veith, what's going on, Richard? Instagram buddy, part of the Reggie Collects crew.
Hey,
Thanks for
Richard.
stopping by, Richard. Digger Jim, what's going on, Digger Jim? Digger's got a great channel. Does a bunch of comic books, unboxings, and hauls, but he also does metal detecting. He always shows off his hauls when he goes to these cool places where there was like Civil War near and different battles and stuff. So, Gillamay, what's going on, Gillamay? Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
What's up,
Awesome
Gillam?
supporter. J80 Hobbies, what's going on, J80? Haven't seen too much of you lately, but I need to check out your channel. Pretty awesome. He does like paintball and stuff like that video when he's out there on the course. John Stout, what's going on, John? Saw you in the chat earlier. Awesome dude in the community. Supporter.
Yes, he is.
Thanks for dropping the links, everybody. Durs. Bobby is the best.
Yes, she is.
More live. Jay's Mix, what's going on, Alex?
What's up, Jay's Mix?
Durs got that package sent off to you from my 1K, so hopefully you'll be getting that here next couple weeks. Awesome win you got from Durs. His first comics that he ever got. He won from Durs.
It's awesome.
And one of them is that John Boy Myers with Harley and the Joker. He's like bending her over. Signed by John Boy Myers. It's a sick cover. Reef, what's going on? Reef Hashdabs. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Reef.
Part of the More Life and Travel community. Does some awesome unboxings, Funko Pops, figures, things of that nature. Matty Ice, what's up? Matty Ice.
Hey, Matty Ice.
Card breaker. Awesome dude in the card community. Check out Matty Ice. Cat Friends, what's going on, Cat Friends? Love your channel. Showcases a bunch of cats.
Hey, Cat Friends.
Thanks for stopping by. Justin, Three Good Nerds, the collector of everything.
Hey, Justin.
It's like, do you have this 1980s cartoon figure? Justin's like, oh, yes.
I do.
Why, I do.
Right here.
Comics by the Bay. What's up, Matt?
Hey, Matt.
Been loving your content lately. Out on the surfing, showing the nice scenery over there in Florida. Gotta take it in when you can.
Finding spawn books in the ocean.
Yeah, finding spawn books in the ocean, throwing them back. I'm just kidding, Durs. Dale of Suspense, what's going on, Dale? Brother Dale. Awesome channel with Nerd 1, 2, and 3. Nerd 2 was on his last channel, his last video, excuse me. Opening up some cards, some Pokemon. Really awesome family channel. And Dale was also on, I forgot whose channel he was on. I popped in. You were on there and you popped out.
Comic
I
Viking.
popped in. Viking, yes, on Friday night. He was dressed up as Batman.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
I saw his post. I was like, damn it, I hopped off too soon.
All right. It's like Cliff, what's going on, Cliff? Awesome
What's
dude
up,
in the community. Big personality, part of the Council of Comics. Check him out. They do a show on Mondays and Sundays.
Love me some Cliff.
Cliff's awesome. Cliff likes the fist. Hyper, did I say hi to Hyper earlier?
Hey,
I
Hyper.
don't think so. What's up, Hyper? Thanks for stopping by. Awesome dude, always busting jokes in the Spawn Ticks chat.
Street Fighter fan.
Nice.
I do.
Thanks for stopping by, Sheena and Inja.
Hey, Sheena.
Awesome new channel that I found out about recently. Do a bunch of manga review.
Yeah, killing it.
Budget Rips. Thanks for stopping by, Budget Rips. Appreciate
Hey,
you. Another guy in the card community. CJ, what's going on, CJ? Appreciate you
What's up,
stopping by. CJ is one of the OGs.
A million hellos.
The biggest troll, but well respected. What's going on, Bud Files? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Hey, Bud Files.
Swag Nasty, what's going on, Swagster? Swagster the Wizard. Can't wait to play a full game of D&D. You're going to be running D&D on Friday nights with Paul and the 619 DMing, and then he's going to post it the next Friday. So we're going to run it every other Friday, with the Fridays in between being the premieres.
That's cool.
He just posted Friday about the first episodes. It was just going over how to play Dungeons and Dragons in case anybody wanted to know. Thought I was toward the bottom, but geez.
Scrolling.
Wellbore, what's going on, Canadian brother? Wellbore.
Hey, Wellbore.
Hope you're doing good. I know you worked like 15-hour shift the other day. You're ready to get home. Hope you're doing good up there in the snow country of Beyond the Wall.
The White Walkers.
Yeah, that's what the Canadians are. They're the White Walkers. Mark Andrews is the Night King.
They're coming for us.
Lady Fantastic, what's going on, Caroline? Thanks for stopping by.
Hey,
awesome
Caroline.
channel, big X-Men collector. Go check out Lady Fantastic. Manny the Hobgoblin collector. What's going on, Manny?
Hey,
There's some
man.
great shorts and some great videos reviewing different Spider-Man villains, iterations. He just did a Green Goblin one talking about all the different goblins that have been the mantle. Nice. On a roll, Catfin. Trying to zoom through here without missing anybody.
Let's try to think if you got it.
All right. Down to
Might
So first off, Going to showcase some channels real quick. First off, we have Where'd You Get That? Cody over at Where'd You Get That? Great channel. He collects just everything, signatures, celebrity signatures, comics, cards, shows off figures. Sometimes he has his daughter on there. So just a great channel, great dude in the community. He's at 417.
Awesome. Cody.
We got Eddie from the Batcave. Eddie's a great dude, collects Batman among other comics, shows them off. He's been showcasing his grandchildren in a few of his comics or videos recently. So go check out Eddie from the Batcave. It just really depends. Trade paperback's going to be cheaper, I think. I don't know. The first issue was pretty hefty. I don't know if the other issues are going to be that thick. It was an $8 comic, but it was pretty thick. So if they're all $8, then the trade paperback, of course, will be cheaper. But I don't know.
It usually reflects the same price. I want to say it's like a couple dollars cheaper, but you know, if it's like an $8 thing where it's like all 4 issues are $8, then it's probably going to be like a $40 trade. You know, something like that. $30.
Appreciate you, Durs.
Yeah, thanks, Durs.
So just grab the individual. The trade's not going to be out for a month or two after, probably. So I just grab the individual issues. First one just came out this week, so they're available.
And with Predator and Alien stuff, they're kind of slow when it comes to the trade. So.
Oh, okay. So there you go. We got the Bronze Page Comics. This is one of my buddies from the Comic Corner 2.0 on Facebook, Mike Spider Slayer's group. And he's had a channel for about a year, but he hasn't really grown too much. I saw that he hit 100 the other day and told him I'd shout him out. So Terry Vaughn from Facebook, the Bronze Page Comics. Haven't really checked out his channel too much, but like I said, he's been on YouTube for about a year now. Everybody needs to check him out. And lastly, we have Eagles Comics.
Hey.
My co-pilot. Really awesome channel, showcasing comics and reviewing comics. He's up for a comic book community award for reviews. So go vote for Mike.
Please.
What's going on, Entropy? Kevin, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Great channel. Next we have, let's see here. Slide, no.
And Camellia, in the trade, it will feature all the covers. It usually does in the back of the trades. Like they give you like the main covers. It won't give you like, you know, if there was like exclusive from like comic book companies or anything like that, but it'll give you like, you know, covers A through D or whatever that were the main.
Just like show them in the back. I guess I didn't.
They'll show. Trying to see if that.
We got Comics Curing Cancer, October 20th through the 22nd coming up here. A lot of famous artists like Scotty Young have donated some stuff, and then several people in the community, not naming names. I don't know if they want recognition, but they've donated some pretty big books. So there's going to be plenty of stuff to bid on. And then if you just do regular donations, you get put into a wheel on Saturday night for a bunch of different prizes. So we're trying to hit 40,000. I think 30,000 is easily attainable. So 40,000 is the goal, in my opinion. So everybody save your money for October 20th to the 22nd. Going to be on multiple channels throughout the entire weekend, and a bunch of auctions and cool stuff. Original art, comics, signed, figures, etc. Go check out the Comics Curing Cancer Instagram page. And there's Rob's been showcasing a bunch of books that have been sent in as like a little teaser for what's to come. So go check that out. Going to be a really fun time. And lastly, we got the CBC Awards, Comic Book Community Awards. I'm up for 3. Mike's up for 1. just be sure you vote, even if you don't vote for us, even though you should vote for Mike. It's a great thing for the community. I believe, Brian, we had like 900 or less than 900 last year that ended up voting, and we're over 1,700 this year. So we've pretty much doubled it. It needs to be bigger and better every year. It'd be awesome if one of these years we get 10,000. So everybody should be telling your friends and family and going and voting. And that's pretty much it I have for that. So let's get down to brass tacks while we came here. We got A Surfer put out a challenge to answer 30 questions. So we thought we'd do that. And everybody in the chat can jump in, give your answers. We'll go over them, showcase them, just to be interactive if you want. BCC, what's going on, BCC? Love your show. Great show. He does a FOC showcase, hot comic book showcase, and he has great editing skills, so it all looks awesome. Go check out Black Crown Comics. And he does his Sunday night show an hour before we do ours, so 8 o'clock Central Time. So yeah, let's just, I guess, get right into this. First question is, who's your hero? I guess I'll do this one first. I mean, besides my dad, dad is the easiest answer, but I'm going to have to go with my freshman biology teacher, Coach Nimitz. He was, I think he's a hero because he was in the Vietnam War, but the reason I think he's a hero, he would actually set aside time to speak with each student. And this was back in the 90s. It's like nobody else really did that, and just spent time with each student going over progress, seeing if they feel like they're getting the best out of the class, or they need to improve, etc. And I thought that was just a really human thing to do. And it really brought his students really close to him. I think we all go back and see him from now, every now and then. So I'm going to have to go with that.
It's ironic, but one of my heroes was a biology teacher in high school, and he was one of the only teachers that not only was a great teacher, but he would spend time like outside of class with kids, mentoring and helping, and with me specifically. You know, I was always a science major to begin with, so it was a class that I excelled in, but like watching his interaction with other students and stuff, it was especially the schools that I went to, it was pretty dope to see, you know, because most of my teachers were pretty much like,
yeah, exactly.
That was it, you know. It's a hard question, you know, because I want to say like I've met heroes in my life, but you know, as far as me having heroes, I can say very few kind of thing. You know, I would say when I was younger, maybe my parents, you know, my dad, my mom, but as I got older, that might have changed. I still love my parents and stuff like that, but as far as seeing them as a hero.
All right. What's going on, Zach? Zach Sports Cars and Collectibles. Great dude. He does a live stream, I believe, on Thursdays. So go check out Farmer Zach or Gardener Zach, whatever he refers to himself now. He has an awesome garden.
Hey,
growing some stuff. What's going on, Paul, in the 619, my dungeon master?
Hey, Paul.
Really appreciate you stopping by. Great channel. Does skits with his LCS before he shows off his books on his new comic book days. So pretty awesome. Go check out Paul in the 619.
I did see one more.
Hashtag Moose Lodge. Exactly. Sensei. What's going on, Sensei?
Hey, Sensei.
Sensei does the post Spontics show on Saturday nights or Sunday mornings, I guess, depending upon where you are. Shows off a bunch of different unique cards, has giveaways, really fun time. It's pretty late, but if I can make it, I usually do. All right, question number 2. If you could live anywhere, where would you live? Why don't you do this one first?
Talk mythical, real, you know, I mean, shit, there's a whole bunch of mythical places I choose. Probably like I'd probably go with Japan, or Yeah, I'd probably go to Japan. Like if I could, maybe England. Go be with Glenn.
Just because of the ambiance, the culture.
The nature side of it, the culture, like what's there as far as. I mean, there's a lot of things in Japan I love, like manga, anime,
Mm-hmm.
movies. I mean, all kinds.
What's
Art.
up, Will? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Awesome channel. Part
Hey,
of the
Cubby.
Monday Night Crew, Monday Night Lineup, 10 o'clock Central Time. Does his live stream Monday Night Raw books. I put down Vegas. Well, Vegas is my favorite place on earth, but after watching A Surfer, I think Hawaii. I would love to live in Hawaii.
Never been there.
It's just
it looks
all the
looks
scenery
great.
he shows off, the water. Yeah. Now, of course, when hurricanes and stuff come, it's not fun. But so I have to go with Hawaii. What's going on? And it's kind of expensive to live in Hawaii. What's up, Big? What's going on? The immortal Biggie Shack, great channel.
What to do, Biggie?
Go check out Biggie Shack.
I think everywhere you go, it's gonna
Part
have
of the what does he do? The Comic Collector Club on Friday nights. He has people on and they show off books.
He was playing
Great stuff,
Tekken.
Big. Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Tekken lately.
You want to go see him whoop some ass? You know, just pop in, man. He'll blow your mind. No, I think anywhere
right.
has those like environmental, you know. So I mean, it's kind of like take your pick. You got earthquakes, tsunamis, you know, hurricanes, tornadoes.
True. Yeah, I got tornadoes here. All right, we got number 3. What's your family favorite vacation? That's Las Vegas for sure. We've been there at least 6 different times as a family, and it's got just because any kind of entertainment you can think of is in Las Vegas. How about you?
Mine's actually, you might know, but it's kind of more like low key. But New Braunfels, when you know, growing up in Houston, New Braunfels was far enough away where we could travel by car. It was like a 2.5 hour journey, and my parents, they rented every year. They rented like a I want to call it a river house because it was right on the river. Literally, like if you know where Slitterbond is in New Braunfels, it was right on that river where that Slitterbond Park was. So we literally like would run outside of that river house and Slitterbond, like we'd swam across the river and there was an entrance to Slitterbond right there. It was pretty dope.
Cool. So you like like water parks?
I like all kind of like amusement parks and that kind of thing, but growing up, that had to be one of my fondest vacations. Like there was a lot of cool things.
What's going on, Cody? I just shouted you out on my shout outs. Thanks
Hey,
for
Cody.
stopping by, buddy. Rascal and Lucy. What's going on, Renee? Thanks for stopping by. She's been doing live streams lately. Go check out Renee showing off her cats and everything. Great channel. Who likes water sports? What, you don't
This
like water
guy.
sports, Cliff? I like water sports. I
was
like
a
jet
water-
skis.
I grew up right next to the ocean. Come on.
Yeah, right. That's funny. All right, number 4. What would you change about yourself if you could?
This is one of those questions that don't apply because there's nothing. I love myself. Like I mean, I want to say I have my faults and this and that. And truly, like if a genie were to come along, it wouldn't be one of those wishes where I'd be like, I'd change my face or. No, I don't know. I mean, I don't believe I'm the most handsome guy out there, but I also believe I'm not the ugliest motherfucker out there either. So.
You're good looking.
You know, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying. No, but that's one of those questions that I'm like, it's a question I ask people. Are you happy with yourself? And you'd be surprised how often people, it doesn't even apply. They don't even think about it. Or
What's up, Furred Bird the Nerd? Awesome channel.
Bird?
Does a live stream on Sunday early afternoon Really awesome. Thanks, Ferd, for stopping by.
I saw Nips.
There you
Nips.
go, Nips. What's going on, Fanboy Prime?
What's up,
Can't
family?
wait till Saturday so me and Neil can annihilate you in the cover battle.
And Lady and Ollie.
Oh, yes. Lady Prime and Ollie. Integral part of the channel.
You never know who's watching it.
I put that I think I try to make people like me even whenever we have beef, and I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't try to make people like myself or other people. You're gonna like who you're gonna like, and people are gonna get along with whoever they're gonna get along with.
It's something I had to deal with early on, like learning that not everybody's gonna like you for whatever reasons. And that was hard. Like,
Yeah,
you know, as a guy, I think it was like a kid issue that I came across, you know, and it was like, what do you mean I can't be friends with everybody? Why not?
exactly. I had a problem with that until pretty recently, and I was woke up. Number 5, we have what really makes you angry. Bad drivers for me. I get road rage. That's probably another thing I probably could improve on, because bad drivers, slow drivers.
Narcissistic people.
Narcissistic.
That bugs the hell out of me, and you'd be surprised I'm surprised how often I come across it, but people that only care about themselves, kind of thing. You know, that bugs the hell out of me. Like how little. I mean, we all have eyes. Like, I don't know. That hurts me. Bad story writing. That makes me mad.
This is true, Renee. True words. Fanboy, drive safe, buddy. Have a good time at work tonight. Thanks
Yes,
for stopping
please.
by.
Right.
I don't know. Maddie's his boy. I don't think he can be mad at Maddie for a while. Spontics. What's going on, Darren? Darren has an awesome channel, does word puzzles. Go check out Darren. Pretty big community supporter. Again, everybody, thanks for watching this while we do this. If you want to do your own answers in the chat, you can do that and participate. We got number 6. What motivates you to work hard or harder?
The way I was raised, I've always been a hard worker. Like, I pride myself on it. Like, but that's my dad. Like, the little bit that I got from my dad was like, working hard for money. Like, because it's easy to buy stuff, but to actually like work for that, and that was instilled like early on. So yeah, that's my answer. That's my answer.
Mine is getting recognition or being invested in the project or the work. When I feel like you get recognition, then you feel more willing to put more into it.
Yeah,
At
more
least
motivated.
from my perspective. What's going on, Chop? Thanks for
Hey,
stopping
Dan.
by, Chop and Job. Awesome channel, doing the Sundays with his son, playing the video games. Really awesome.
My brother
Pretty
Chop.
good at a couple of those. Playing some Need for Speed this last time. Love those racing car games. Need for Speed and GTA. That's my
I would
jam.
say another thing is morale. Like, it's easily looked over, but like boosting morale, especially in the workplace, goes really far.
Yep. I can see that.
Nice potatoes.
It's very spiritual. Thank you so much, Seth. I agree. Thanks, Dagger. Appreciate it.
You'd
Give a
hate my
shout
job.
out.
We get no
Huh?
recognition. I'd say you'd hate my job. We get no recognition.
Yeah, I probably would.
Like, I have like a list of things that I have to do, and there's nobody that's like, hey man, you did a great job welding that stairwell over there. And then
Like, nobody fell through. Good job.
Right.
What's going on, Bigger? Part of the Reggie Collects community. Great dude. Sorry about your Bears today. I know we were DMing in the chat and it kind of got trounced. Sorry about that. I mean, I knew it was coming. The Chiefs were out for blood. Taylor Swift was in the building, so Travis Kelce had to show out.
Tay-Tay?
Tay-Tay. Next one we have is very hard. What's your proudest accomplishment?
My kids. That's easy. My
See,
kids.
well, that's easy for a father. I put down leaving politics whenever I joined this community. I left politics and it was just corrupting me, just angry all the time. So I just did a 180, joined this community, and my life's been amazing.
I can understand that. Politics is hard. But besides that, because that one's kind of like a given, I think everybody with children would say
Right.
that. I would say like really proud moments for me was like quitting cigarettes. Like the first time I quit, like legitimate. I vape, but and I've quit cigarettes many times. But that first time, I legitimately like quit for myself. That was a good feeling. Like nah, but I've been proud at like work and stuff like that. Achieve, what I've done, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
AR.
we're just thinking about the proudest. Like, yeah, it's not
Get-
easy.
Getting married, even though it didn't work out, I was pretty proud.
What's up, AR? Thanks for coming by, AR. Great
Hey,
dude.
AR.
Just on Legion of Comics chat with Mike
Yeah, we can just talk
before
about
this stream, talking about
I still
Ahsoka.
I
Pretty
still
knowledgeable.
faked. No, I was answering.
No, yeah, I went to vaping and I'd be yeah, never mind.
I never went back.
I
Honestly,
don't want to call him out.
honestly, it's hard to be around cigarette smokers now that I started vaping. Even though I do nicotine,
It's very
still.
hard. Very hard.
Mm.
All right, next we have what's your favorite book to read? And I mean, I know what yours is. And I mean, we don't have to say a specific book, but book line. I know what
We're
yours
talking
is.
about. We're talking about real books, right?
Yeah, talking about books.
I almost bought one of you. Well, I almost messaged you today.
I know what
'cause
book line you like.
Well, let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Dark Tower.
That's right, because I don't really reread books. I only like big books. I only read
Really?
them. There's been very few books that I've actually gone back and reread. I might do like an audiobook version of it after I've read the real version, but like the way I retain knowledge, like I'd start a book and it'd be boring because I already remember most everything I read, even if it's like a 20-year gap since I read it. So I don't really, I would say the Dark Tower is like there are a couple books in the series that I have gone back and reread, but that's kind of like a trick question for me. I hardly ever go back and reread books.
So what's your favorite book then? Do you go back and reread any book?
Not really, no.
No.
I will say there are books that, like, okay, so with me and growing up, I've been doing a thing where like I've gone back and either watched or experienced like things that I did as a kid. So like reading a book as a kid, I would reread now because adult eyes kind of thing. I haven't done it with
Yeah.
books. I've done it with movies, music, other things, but I haven't really done it with books yet. But the Dark Tower series, I've read all the books and listened to the audio versions of them, so you could say I've done that with them. The Stand, I've done that with The Stand. The Stand's one of my favorite books, man.
Do they have like actors do the voices?
The audiobooks are awesome because usually they have sound effects. It's almost like kind of like watching a movie, just minus the screen, but it's usually
Yeah.
done with narration, and it's usually done by one person, but they'll switch their voices and stuff like that sometimes.
Harold and the Purple Crayon. I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
I saw Renee up here. My favorite is Dragonlance,
Dragonlance.
especially Chronicles and Legends, anything with Caramon and Raceland, the brothers.
Today at the resale shop, they had I had one in my hand. Because I want to read the Dragonlance, but and I never have. And I've read some D&D books, but I mixed. I don't know, maybe Ravenloft or something. But
Yeah, Dragonlance has got probably 40 different books.
It
but
had like
it's mainly 2
heroes.
trilogies.
It had heroes. I don't know if you know that. Part
Yeah,
one.
Heroes that's old school.
That's what I'm looking for. I want to start at the beginning.
Yeah, I believe Heroes is pretty close to the beginning. All right, what we got here? Cigarettes are hard to quit. I've tried, failed 6 times. Somebody said that Ozzy said that cigarettes are harder to quit than heroin. I wouldn't doubt
In
it.
my experience, it was because honestly, I did try heroin. And heroin is pretty easy to not get addicted and quit. But no, cigarettes, man. That's something. It's not just me in my experience. I mean, it's my brother's still a cigarette smoker. You know, I mean, that's something that. No, but cigarettes was definitely one of the hardest things. And like anybody that tries to do a cold turkey, that is definitely one of the harder things to do in my
Yeah.
life. I only tried that once. I tried quitting cigarettes a bunch, but doing a cold turkey only one time, and I'll never do that again. Fuck that.
I think part of that also has to do with cigarettes are so easily obtainable.
Yeah, especially well, everywhere, right? I think in other countries it's even easier.
Yeah, Dragonlance is amazing.
So
Anita
okay,
Baker, Vampire Hunter, over a dozen books. Interesting. Vampire Hunter
sounds
series. You know about that,
it's-
Bobby? You might like that series. You like vampires?
sounds. Yeah, I love vampires.
Hell yeah. I mean, I enjoy reading books multiple times, especially because once you read so much, I mean, you have a mind like a steel trap. I don't
And
really
not
remember.
just I'm good with everything but names and some dates, that kind of stuff. But everything else I retain. I do buy like recently I bought some of the older expanded lore like Star Wars books. I bought Splinters of the Mind's Eye and stuff like that, and I do eventually plan to reread it. So I mean, that's like
Yeah,
I mean,
I
go
saw
ahead.
a freaking Dr. Afra book. I was like, ooh, there's a Dr. Afra book? I need to get that.
A bunch of Star Wars books I want to read.
What's up, K-pop? Awesome stream earlier.
Hey, Katie.
Thanks for stopping by. Always showing off those awesome Kickstarters. New
She's a big
independent
fan.
artists. Library card, yeah, I need to check out, see if what they have here at the library.
Actually, when you
So,
mentioned that the other night, AR, I went to go. I'm trying to get a library card here, so I can get on Libby and do the audiobook thing.
that's how it was for 20 years for me. Comic
Same
journey.
here.
Quit
20.
in June. I quit.
25.
And Richard left. You didn't say bye to him. Bye, Richard. I'm sure you're probably gone by now. All right. Next we have what makes you laugh most. I put down weed and then I scratched it out.
Anything?
I put stand up. I love stand up comedy. Dave Chappelle in particular. He's probably my favorite.
I find out. I mean, that I try and be funny like all the time. Like, and people don't get that. Like, especially when I text or it's hard to convey. You know, but I'm always trying to be silly or jokey or. I like to live like that. Even at work, you know, and it throws.
What makes
people.
you laugh though? That,
That's
something
what I'm
that
saying.
throws you.
Anything can make me laugh. You know, it just
Well,
depends
okay.
on delivery. No, but I have like, favorite comedians and stuff like that. I like that shit. I got a ton of favorite comedians. I even love people that people hate. Like, what's his name? Something Lewis or C
Louis
Lewis.
C.K.
Yeah. Honestly, I think he's funny as shit, and I understand the hate that he got, but like, I still think he's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, but I have a lot of comedies, comedians, stuff like that. George Carlin.
Comedy Central roasts. Those are pretty good too. I do
I
enjoy
like
those.
those. And they're done right.
Gotta
Charlie
have
Sheen was
some
good.
thick skin.
Yeah.
Fantasy series. George Carlin, yes, he was great. I liked old school Eddie Murphy.
I grew up with that, man. Some of that's my funniest shit, and like
Mhm.
some of the stuff that I joke on today it comes from either the 80s and 90s, like the Animaniacs, stuff from cartoons.
Oh, dude, I love anime. That's probably my favorite cartoony show. Like
Hello, nerds.
hilarious. Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah.
You don't laugh, Comic Journey? I don't believe that.
Hey, Scott.
What's up, Scott? Thanks for stopping by. Hoarder's Hide has a massive collection, always showing off old and unique books. All right, next we have, what are we at? 46 minutes. We'll probably get through 15. It might do 15 next week.
I'm good with that.
What was the last movie you went to go see, and did you like it?
Shit, what was
This one's you.
I'm trying to think, was it Blue Beetle or was it Barbie, or because I've seen all of them like recent releases. I think it was Blue Beetle was the
What's
last.
up, Tyler?
Hey, Tom.
Shattered Glass Collectibles.
I think it was
Hashtag
Blue
Tyler
Beetle.
sucks. I'm just kidding. Love you, Tyler.
I never use that as. What do you call it? I think it was Blue Beetle, and I loved it. I
Yeah.
think that was the last movie I saw.
This is the last movie I saw too, and I loved it.
I think Barbie was the one before that.
Great family movie. Awesome, just family at the center of it. Great villain.
That was great.
Great
I've seen
acting.
it twice now.
Yeah, same here. I saw it twice. DVH, what's going on? Hoo.
What's up,
God damn,
DVH?
this keeps on falling out. Thanks for stopping by, DVH. I know it's shoot, it's like 3 in the morning there or something. So thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Love Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle to me was the best superhero movie in the last 3 years, at least. Thanks
It's
for
hard.
the links, Durs. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, James.
All right, we have number 12. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be?
Comic shop. I don't know. Like, if I had a whole day, like, for me, it'd be at Mile High. Like, if I just had an unlimited amount of money and I could go through, because they have a massive stash. Like, it'd be that. Now, if it's outside of comics, maybe a theme park, or go to Disneyland for the day.
That's what I put down. I put down a comic crawl in a city that I don't live in. Probably like New York, a big old city that's got a lot of
Yeah,
fun
like Los
stuff.
Angeles, that would be cool. Or go to like a foreign country, and because I know like Singapore and some other places like they have like massive collections.
You get along with Seth 11 a lot, K-pop. He's one of my real life friends, and that dude does nothing but sleep. Sleeps like 12 hours a day.
Yeah, it's a hard question.
All right, next we have $13. What is your favorite game to watch or play and play? I put down to watch football, to play. It depends. Board game. I like Game of Thrones board game. I like to play basketball and Hero Clicks. Those are probably my 3 favorite things to play.
Good choices. So you already know my answer to one of them. The sports thing don't apply. I don't watch sport. I will watch sports. Like I'll sit there and with Randy or a girlfriend or whatnot. But like I'm not into sports at all. But as far as playing, I mean, I play games all the time. Like I have specific games that I like, but board games, I'd say I like Heroes Quest. Like we've been playing that a lot. Like Ticket to Ride, stuff like that.
Hey, I got both of those games. That's awesome. Ticket to Ride's fun.
Hell yeah. There's a bunch of new games I want to play. I just don't have the amount of friends it takes to play them, kind of thing.
I was waiting for somebody to say this. I was thought
Yeah,
Seth was going to say it, but
We're in the same group, Captain. Lonely
All right.
Hearts.
Number 14. Would you rather ride a bike, ride a horse, or drive a car?
I'd rather ride a horse. I mean, if I had the option, like,
Really?
Hell yeah, man! I actually know how to ride a horse, and it was actually here in Colorado the last time I was here is where I learned. Not in Texas. It's funny,
Wow.
but no. I mean, yeah, like people complain about like the hurt and everything. But it's only in the beginning. Like once your body gets used to that motion and everything. But I mean, if it was like normal and you could just get around, I'd do a horse. I mean, it's environmentally safe. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'd be doing a horse. I'd be like, yeah.
But you got to feed it and take care of it.
Hey,
A
man,
lot
you
of
got to do that with a
responsibility.
car. You got to do that with a car.
Yeah, but it's not a living being. I mean, the car
Yeah,
can get scratched up and have a couple scratches. A horse gets scratched up, you might take it to the doctor.
yeah, that's true. I mean, you got.
I put just drive a car. I mean, if I had a badass bike, I'd ride a bike. I like riding bikes, but
I like all of them. I ride that scooter right now. And the scooters. I
CJ
mean,
rides them horse.
right.
Yeah,
I
it's
stay with
horse,
the
not whores.
I don't have money for the horse.
See you, J80 Hobbies. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a
Yeah.
great day at work tomorrow. And we have 15. What would you sing at karaoke? I put down I hate karaoke. I mean, I like watching other people sing, but I don't like to sing.
It's funny, Garth Brooks, coming from you. Hmm
What
I don't believe it. 1 second. I love karaoke. I've never really done it at a place, like at a karaoke bar or. Hold on 1 second.
I wouldn't doubt that, CJ.
But I do like to sing, and probably my go-to song would be like Bush, Glycerin. But I have a bunch that I do like to sing along. Like if you're at like around me in the real world, music is a big part of my life, and I have music going like either on my ears or out loud. And when I have it out loud, I sing all the time. I do at work, and I give no fucks who's around me. And
Yeah,
I
I do
listen.
that too, but karaoke is you're on stage.
Oh, you think I give? No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not shy like that at all. I'm not bothered by it. I mean, I kind of grew up with that. I was in theater in high school and stuff like that, and I actually did musicals and plays.
Nice.
And at one point, I thought I was going to go into like acting, and then I got into theater, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm good with them." It has a bunch of songs. I've sung on YouTube. Like Louis tried his Picture Perfect, where it was you either drew or you either sang while you were on the stream. And I usually sang while I was on the stream. It didn't work out so much because like the lag difference, you know. But no, I love singing.
That's funny. All right, so that's all we're going to do tonight. 15 questions. I got a few covers I'm going to show off that are coming out this week. So we'll do that real quick. First off, highlight some of these comments. Magic Carpet Ride starts out great, but then has an 8-minute jam session just like up on stage awkwardly. That's funny.
You just cut
The
that. part
classic
out.
is this is classic right here, Sweet Home Alabama. I've actually
like-
sung that on stage before.
I like that song. One of my favorites, and he brings that up, is Inagata de Vida. And Inagata de Vida it's 16 minutes long, and like 8 minutes of the song is like a jam session. You know, I used to have to like fast forward just to get back to the singing stuff. Inagata de Vida.
That's
Nah,
funny. So we got some comics I'm looking to get this next week and to show off. Got this A cover of my girl Dr. Afra, Derek Chu. Really
It's a
awesome
nice
cover.
It's cover. Is that it?
We got this Lucio, not Perlo.
I like that better.
Lucio something variant. Gonna have to grab. Of course, I grab all the Dr. Afra covers.
Right.
We got these Rose Besh Chibi style covers.
I'm getting that
Damn
one
straight.
and the Jenny Frizzle.
I'm getting that.
Yep. No Sweeney Boo. Mm-mm. I actually like the Sweeney Boo cover, except until you get to Harley's face, and I'm like, damn it.
Flash #1 coming out. If you want to jump on a Flash series, starting over. A lot of these Dawn of DC, they're all starting over. The latest one, I believe, is on issue 6. So if you want to get in on some DC comics, now's the time.
Yeah, it's a great hopping on point.
Heck yeah, AR. Love Dr. Aphra. Can't wait to see her in live action. Chloe Bennett, please. We got the Wildcats. Rose Beck.
Wildcats.
With what's her name? I forgot her name.
Damn, I always forget her name.
Yeah.
I love her too. She's
Zealot.
Zealot. Something like that.
Yeah.
Sounds right. Yeah, you and me both, John Stout.
Yeah, John.
People are like, Evil Mike likes everything. Nope. And you want to hear something about somebody I don't like? Sweeney Boo. Not Rose Beck. I love her.
Yeah, Rose Besh is great. Some of her stuff can be a little bit but most of it is good. Here's the A cover, Dan Mora from Flash #1.
Yeah, I think I have both.
Really dope cover.
I see him because I got the chibi and then I got this.
Just a few more. Got this Green Arrow, Derek Chew with Black Canary on there.
Yeah, I saw that cover. I'm passing on. I like Derek Chew, but for some reason that one doesn't work for me. I think I'm getting cover A on that one.
Are you collecting that series?
I'm doing everything Dawn of DC.
Nice. And we got the Jenny Frison Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I got that one.
Talking about. Dope cover. And lastly, we have Power Girl #1. This is John Boy Myers cover.
I got 2. I don't think I have that one. I have.
There's a bunch of them for this.
Yeah, there's some good covers.
Yeah. So that's all the comics I wanted to show off. Covers.
Some great stuff.
What was your favorite thing you read this last week?
I read a bunch. There were some prizes. Some surprises. Click, click, boom. I read issues 2 and 3, and the first issue was good, but once you get to like the second and third, I was like, yes. Honestly, click, click, boom. I want to see that, like in live action format. I think it would make like a great Netflix show or whatever. I completed all my I caught up with all my Marvel reads, and there was some decent stuff. Like the Miles stuff was pretty good. The Death of the Venomverse stuff is really good. Hulk has still been good, but I'm waiting for it to like either, blast forward or something. It's kind of like an in-between stage for me. I like the art.
Did you read the Predator versus Wolverine?
Not yet. I haven't picked up any books from this week. I'm gonna pick them up.
That's right.
Tuesday. I passed. I could have.
Half a week behind or something usually.
Mm-hmm. So this week I'll be caught up. Once Wednesday comes around, I'll pick up, last week's books on Tuesday, and then I'll pick up this week's books on Wednesday. So I'll have all the books. As far as reading, it always depends on how many reviews I have. Because that's like right now, I only have like one more review that I need to do before Tuesday, and I'll be all caught up on the reviews that I have and the books I have with the request, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I still have like massive amount of books to read as far as getting caught up. I caught up on all the Marvel, but this is the indies that I need to read before Tuesday.
Nice. That's an omnibus right there.
That's the indies. So this
Dude,
is
DC's killing it right now, Seth. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love DC, man. I always save DC for last because it's all been really good. Like I can't say there's been one bad read but that's all DC right there that I need to read. Plus one magazine book that's in there, that's Superman. But the DC's all been good. I mean, and like I said, I'm picking up everything Dawn of DC stuff that I wouldn't normally pick up. Like I'm not a Superman person before this, and I'm picking up everything Superman. And everything Superman's been good.
Dude, I'm loving what they're doing with the villain in Superman.
I mean, we're getting weird stuff like this, and this right here
That's
has
right up
been,
your alley, though.
yeah, and you know, people talk about what makes me laugh. That this book all the way through, I mean, has you know, gotten me to like legitimately laugh out loud, kind of thing. But and I hate being that guy that's biased on DC. Like I love DC. I love all comics, but for me right now, DC is killing it. Like art, stories, like there hasn't been any kind of lagging. Like no, but indies too, though. I mean, and
You're
there's
reading
been
Vigil, aren't you?
yeah, the vigil's
Vigil?
been real. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything from that line, the We Are Legends, the City Boy, the Spear World, and the Vigil. I like all three of them. I want to say out of those three, I like City Boy and um, Spear World a little more than the Vigil. But the Vigil, it's kind of been a slow, like it's finally getting to that
Ramping up.
point. Yeah, where it's really, really good. But it's Rampy, and he's one of my favorite writers.
Did you read you read the Cole? Are you on something epic?
Yes, I only reviewed like I think the first two, and then I stopped reviewing it. But like
I've heard from
something,
3 different people that's the book of the year.
it's been really good. Like after the first two issues were really good, and I love what they brought. But the third issue, like where they go with the story, and you already saw it coming, but like well, once you get into the main meat of the story and stuff, man, it got really, really good. There's some books that I don't review because I feel like that a lot of people are on them already, kind of thing. I usually say reviews for like either hidden or like stuff that either stuff that I really want to talk about, or just stuff that I feel like people passed on for any kind of reasons, money, or you know, maybe the appearance of the cover or stuff like that. So usually that's I mean, because I'm reading a lot, but as far as
Yeah.
what I have, I mean, before when I was living by myself, I had the time where I could review everything I was reading. But currently, it's like, you know, every time I do a review, I have to get Randy to pause or stop whatever he's doing, you know, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bigger task now. That honestly, that's
You,
why
I mean, you do a hell of a lot of reviews.
I was trying to knock them out with the last couple. Well, I was gone, you know, Saturday, but I was trying to knock out as many as I could before Tuesday. But that was, I mean, just in the stack alone. If I did all this, you know, in reviews, shit, that I wouldn't have any time to be on YouTube, kind of thing.
Are you a fast reader?
It depends. I want to say, like, I want to believe, like, with novels, yes. With comics, it can vary because I get stuck on the art sometimes, or so, like, I can say with the Cole. The Cole's a good example. Like, I caught myself, like, especially with the book I'm trying to review. While I'm doing a review, I'm looking for character names. I'm looking for like plot points and stuff like that, so I can remember for the review, because I don't write all that stuff down. Like I do write some stuff down, but for like the Cole, the way the conversation is in the Cole, they don't reference the names of the characters a lot. So it's at, you know, I spent more time trying to locate the
Going back?
character, yeah, than physically reading. But on a normal read, I want to say it could be the art. You know, I read that Batman and Robin, and I do like the art from that artist. But there were some panels where it was like there was so much flashy stuff going on. I was like, what just happened there? Did Batman just, you know? And then like I had to either move forward to either find out what they, you know, kind of thing. So I would say, I mean, it just varies. I want to say like 15 minutes a comic, something like that. But it could be like 5 minutes a comic, depending on
What it is?
yeah, wordage, and because that's
It's
like
not retro money. Part of the
'cause
Bizarre But Breaks community.
hey, Rich,
Thanks for stopping by,
that's
buddy.
click boom. It's about like a mute, like I want to say like an assassin kind of thing, but she doesn't talk, so her part of the story is all told through pictures. But like there is a character, there is a character that talks in the story, so there is dialogue to read. But like both those reads were both like 5 minute reads kind of thing. They're great reads, but still quick and
You know this? Name of the book that Mirka Andolfo and Laura Braga do?
Yes, it's got my name in it. It's called Per Evil. Those are two of my favorite people in comics, Laura Braga and Mirka Andolfo. That's my number one, like everything, and Laura Braga is my second favorite artist.
That's
And
awesome.
them
Do they
doing
team up
it.
very often?
No, that was a first, and the fact, like everybody kind of, because I'm a I, I'm known by the. It got to a point where Mirka at first thought I was a stalker, and like because my name popped up on her list, like her radar, like every day. But like Mirka has like a long-standing like actual conversation with me. Same thing with Laura. Um, there's three Italian writers and artists that they've been very like open, and like as soon as I started reviewing their comics, they were very grateful and thankful and stuff like that. Like Mirka reached out early on. Mirka, it's a language barrier because she's predominantly speaks like Italian.
Italian.
Italian, and then Laura, she speaks enough English, but Zulema, man, Zulema, she constantly reaches out to me and there's a couple physical writers that have conversations with me after I do a review, which is kind of cool.
That's cool.
Mark McCain from Never Neverland, I've had a long-standing conversation with him, and talking about his next books. John Zur was another one. I mean, he's the one that sent me the script and stuff like that, but getting to actually talk
That's dope.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The guy that's doing our book, Void Rivals, Felici, Lorenzo Di Felici. I have a long-standing like Instagram conversation back and forth with him, specifically his Chroma.
What's going on, Reverend Bleak? Thanks for stopping by. Always awesome Sunday mornings. Church of
Hey,
Bleeker. Check him out. He's in his shop showing off comics, just interacting with customers, having people on his panel. Fun hangout. Bleecker Street Comics. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have. You got anything you want to plug? You gonna be anywhere particular this next week?
Not that I can think of. Besides
Just
my
doing reviews.
besides my random live stream pop-ups and being here with you, that's the only thing I got scheduled. I do have something scheduled in the future, but it's kind of further out. Like it's in October. But
And I have my new comic book day videos on Friday. Just leave a comment on every one of them to get up to 5 entries in the month of September. Going to do that drawing first week in October. And pretty much it. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
See if there's anybody I need to say anything to before we go here. I don't think so. So, again, thanks everybody for coming out. Really appreciate it. Love you. And as always, Matt Woods.